Okay, welcome back to another Chill Trades video. This is attempt number 8. And if I record this and we do not have sound, you're going to have to just get the visuals of the charts on that I'm doing because I can't do it again. So, I'm picking a drink of choice for this evening. Is a Guinness Zero. Actually, they're actually really nice. And to be fair, if you want to go for booze and have a drink during the week, I highly recommend Guinness Zero because it is very good. Yeah, it doesn't taste that dissimilar to the original. So we're doing this, and then we're gonna do a bit of a twist on the whole YouTube video, as it were today. A little bit different. Things were different during the Discord. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. So we've got more things to cover. So we've done a bit of a split between FOREX and crypto at the same time. So, finally, favourite you, let's get into towards content here in a minute. So what we're doing is we are on the 13th to the 11th. Which reminds me, car tax comes out tomorrow. Better put some money across. So here we are on Bitcoin. Okay, so we had some big news today. We have had FOREX. Wait, now it's actually fucking working, excuse my French. FOREX Factory, we had core CPI today. The market's pumped. And as a result of that, and I want you to all go back, right, and I want you to back test this yourself. On a news event, the pumps always retrace. It doesn't matter if it's a day, an hour, half an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 50 days, 200 days, 500 days, right? It doesn't matter. They always retrace, okay? So, we had the CPI today, and we've had several FOMC people speak afterwards, right? And there's also a bit of a reflecting on the news and Forex at the same time. We'll dive into that in a minute. So, I sat here, this is on the first video I've done, right? So on the daily time frame, let's zoom right out, okay? Let's go on to here. So, on a daily time frame, these candles up here on Bitcoin look very, very good. You've got no lower wick, a little bit higher wick, and then you've got a slight, almost like a little doji candle type thing, and then one very similar, then another very similar, more of a doji candle. And no wick to the downside, a little bit of wick to the upside, so impulse. And yesterday, right, I was looking at the daily close this morning, and I looked at it and I thought, core CPI, and you're looking at that candle, that daily candle, that is the first sign of exhaustion in Bitcoin, okay? And you can see this all the time. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist to work it out. That when you see candles like this, I mean, I'm not going to get back through too many on a daily time frame. Let me try and find some. So, yeah, here we go. Here's some. This is back towards his last high, right? You've got impulse. You've got impulse with a top-in looking candle. It's like high impulse. These are like very weak impulse candles with big wick either side of all of them. And you come out, you've got one last impulse candle, and you've got a red candle, huge wick down the bottom, slight wick at the top. Basically a double top, really. And then price comes down. Couldn't get back above that, down and down and down and down and down. And I'm not saying that's a top, right? I'm not saying. The fuck's a white line for? Jesus. How old is this chart? Black. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is on daily time frames, right? You don't get the momentum sort of candles on a lower time frame. You can get them, but they just don't naturally mean as much, right? So you can go back here and back as many times as you want. Actually, got momentum, a lacking candle, then sell off. No momentum after that, downtrend, weak push, downtrend, right? So up here we've had huge momentum all the way through. First one's on the top, and this to me is a huge top-in candle on the day of a news event. So, what am I saying about a news event? I mean, by the fact what I said at the beginning of the video, they always retrace, right? And you go into a lower time from here. Pump up, full retrace, okay? It's just classic. Just top in FOMC. Yes, it might go higher, but I'm expecting mean reversion. All right, so when I say mean reversion, I mean probably got a top and you have a lower of today, and you've set the range. And I think we can spend a little bit of time inside here, which means we're going to probably get a slight rotation to Ethereum again and a little bit of a push into some altcoins, maybe. And when I say altcoins, I mean nothing's ran. Stop getting all horny and excited and running around with your boner out, because it's not like that, okay? Altcoins have not ran at all, right? You go on one of my top coins screen here, yeah? And you have Bitcoin at 1.93, Ethereum down 2%, Solana's just 0.6, basically. Link's down 4%. Dot's down nearly 5%, right? It's still going down. 5% on Rune. 9% on Seedify. You know, altcoins are just that. IMX 8%, nearly 8.5% down. Total free as a whole down 0.8%. That's a whole altcoin market that excludes Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ronin down 5%, Near down 3%. Pith, Connect's down 10%. Piff down 2. Kava down 6.5. So when everyone's like, you must get fully allocated now, you must be deploying altcoins, you must do. They are talking absolute bull. We don't know what comes afterwards, right? So let's just get back to Bitcoin here a minute, okay? So I think we're going to 100,000. I think we're going to 100,000 before the end of November, right? I think before the end of November as a bullish case, okay? And even still, as my worst case, bearish case, I think we chop around here until Christmas time. And everyone's saying, oh, okay, well, you know, funding rate is up so high and this, and Bitcoin has moved this today and has fully reset. I'm not going to have the charts about it today because it's too late now. But it's this move up today, but its funding rate at 0.6, I think it was. It's now fully reset. It's fully neutral again. Open interest is high. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. But it's now flushed again. So, either way, I don't see a problem here. I don't think we're going down to 75k. A friend of mine was telling me that you got the on-chain data metrics and about Dixie and liquidity and how Bitcoin's completely outperformed it and it's going to 75k. I mean, agree with everything he says, but I don't see it. I don't see us going back down to 75k. I don't see where the market now we're up at like nearly 95k. Why it's going to give us an opportunity to get back down to 75k to give entries? I just don't see it. No, I can't. You know, I can't see it personally. I think we chop around here in one of these two ranges, right? So we've got the purple line, we've got the black line, and the black line. Anywhere in between here, I think we're chop inside of, right? There's 85k here. I don't think we lose 85k. I think we're here. We're set now. I think that's it. I think Bitcoin's looking very, very good. And the news day wasn't bad either. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was as expected, right? So it's better than a kick in the kahoonies. So let's move on to Ethereum, right? So I'm long Ethereum, actually. I'm long Ethereum, I'm long Solana. I'll show you why. So, I went short Ethereum, okay? So it broke the value area, it come back and retested cleanly. Come down, retested, but nearly round tripped it here, did round trip it, and then it went down, took my profit. My take profit was at these lows here, right? I was going to set at $3,000, which is down here. And I seen this cluster here and I thought, that's pretty strong support. If the supposed to be greedy, if I'm going to short in the bull market, I'm going to do my best by shorting from here down to here, right? So I shorted, and it come out and took a full profit, and I could have shorted again because it come right back down to where I wanted it to be. So the short's done. Let's go to that. Right, so I've shorted. And I set limit orders here. Right, I set limit orders at 3,119 and a 30,025, I think my next one is, and a 3,000. So I am long. So the first one got hit, but I'm marginally long, like to the point where it's probably a couple $1,000 worth long, plus 10x. I've done them all on 10x. In fact, the one down here at 3,000 is 40x. But that's besides the point. That's some degen shit. So I'm long Ethereum, and I think Ethereum's going to run. I think if people want to take their eyes off Bitcoin slightly, I think they're going to obviously rotate into Ethereum, and then once the Ethereum gets up to the all-time high or in the highs at least, because I mean this is like your altcoin market, right? Look at this. Ethereum is nowhere near where it was in fucking March, right? It's still way off $4,000. So looking at Ethereum, I'm long Ethereum. I've got limit orders set down through also. So unless we have a complete, I don't know, like yen carry trade, it's not going to happen. As far as I'm concerned, the yen trade's completely unwinded. Unless there's a complete black swan event I don't see, and even still, I got limit orders set down to, was it 2,500 basically so far, just to cover myself because I might get liquidated. I'm just building the position the whole way down. So then Solana is the next one, right? The best chance of Solana is this one here. And I missed my opportunity here, right? So I said break, and it's in the Discord, right? I said break this level, retest it. So we broke it, retested, I completely missed it. If I went down the side, it would have nearly stopped me out, which my stop loss would have actually been down here. So I'm 50% again stopped now, but I missed it. And yesterday, it's come back down, it's fell through and pulled back up. We're claiming 100 EMA, and I got long. And I've set limit orders down to here, and to here, and to here. So I'm long Solana, I'm long Ethereum, and I am long Bitcoin still from 77,000. I think that's the last video I've done when we were at 77k. I built a position there, and I am still long, funnily enough, and I'm up, I don't know, 30x, 25x I think it was. So, despite, excuse me, very tired, hang on, come on. Despite a huge flush, I'm completely sound though on Bitcoin. I don't think it goes any lower than that. I think 85k is the bottom line, and I think that's where it goes. So, looking at total free as a whole looks very good. A lower high though, yeah. Okay, so today we've got the channel. Let's go to the daily time frame. We've got a low and a high. We're inside this range. Okay, from A to B. It's an old value area we pulled up here. We're into the range and we're just above 50% of it. But again, daily candles. Let's talk about daily candles. This looked exhausted. This looked exhausted. So this is altcoins having the lower cap stuff finally having a push. All the real dirty meme coins, you know, finally having a push. This is a topping candle of Everest one, and so is that. Just continue it, right? So you've got two candles almost inside of each other, sides of wicks. So I want to see a couple more. You don't want to see total free go as low as 767, as high as 767. You don't want to go see as low as 723. Right? You want to see it compress and chop around inside there. And I made a bit of a bold statement yesterday. I turned all my fiat currency into Pepe. So everything I see, so I banked with Revolut, and I sold all my USDT. I said I hold all my money in USDT, and I converted yesterday. I got about 32% on Pepe, so I'm now cashed out again back to USDT because I just couldn't. My whole bank account up there, 32% of what I put in it in the space of a day. I couldn't not cash out. So meme coin stuff are running, the lower cap stuff's running, but all the majors and all the, that's absolute dog shit. That's ignore that. That's not I don't know what to call it, but all the altcoins are just moved up and down. They're not trending. They've broken structures. They're not doing what you want them to see them do, right? You know, and everyone's losing their mind about it, but I think it's absolutely fine. I think the market itself just needs some time. It needs some time to consolidate and chop around per Wyckoff schematic. I think it needs to reaccumulate. You know, it's distributed, so the markup, markdowns, and all the other phase you need. Now we need reaccumulation. And I think it just needs some time to chill out. Okay, so that's crypto for you. So we're going to close crypto here. Go back to the meme coins, go back to the top coins. I'm going to go into FOREX. So I'm going to go into the Swiss franc. So upon the news earlier on, I wanted to get long Swiss franc, the CFH USD, and I was adamant at the bottom, and the chart looked very, very good. My bottom end in range. Okay, so this is the chart, and it just looked amazing. You know, it was in this channel, it come down, it bottomed, it dropped around here at 50% for a minute, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, US, the US gets some good news via core CPI. That's gonna be a good runner. I reckon I might see a bounce finally. Wrong. So I wanted to get long here. I didn't, because I didn't set up. I wanted to see a break the outside of this consolidation range and retest and get above the 100 EMA, and it never did. So this is the levels, right? This is where we've got the top and the bottom from. It's inside this range, and now hopefully it bottoms out here, right? So you see it come down to a wick, and it is now having a 4-hour green candle. So we'll zoom into here, and it looks like it might set up some consolidation. So we might see some consolidation between here and there. There's 50% of the range. So if it gets above that and it gets acceptance above 50% of this range, I'd then be waiting for it to get acceptance above 50% of this range here. Then after that, once it breaks and retest, then I might look at a long, and my long would look something very, very simple. There's your entry, stop loss down to here, and you take profits the whole rewind, a whole recovery trade, basically, to the top. That's what I would look at on CHF USD. The other one I was looking at was euro dollar. I suspect a good bounce at euro dollar earlier on, and I put all these in the group chat earlier on, so I put them into here, and it was very, very good on the fact we put on a 4-hour time frame. So we pulled a fib from the top of the range here down to the lower range at the time it was here. From here to there, and so far we've just wicked to the extreme, which is 20% down. That's what I thought it would be, right? We've had a bounce, had a very, very weak bounce here, okay? So I'm expecting on lower time some consolidation on the bottom here, and then we need to see some dollar weakness. The dollar is so strong. All we've got to do is go on here, right? Go on to indices, go on Dixie, and look at this. The Dixie has just been fucking ripping the whole way through. So the dollar is very, very strong since Trump's election, since I'm getting in presidency. And I don't think it's going to slow down much soon. So the problem is the whole market, the whole Forex market is looking very, very further forward. It's looking in the future and how Trump's going to make things better, and how, things are going to evolve from there, has more different currency pairs. And so the dollar has been a dominant outperformer, and you can get along anywhere dollar inside here and have a free ride, or even from down here. So I've actually stayed out the dollar trading for a minute. I've been waiting for the levels to sort themselves out. In fact, we've had some good wins in the Discord, right? So we're going to go on to dual trades. So Discord, I'm going to show you the wins, right? So that was my Solana trade win so far, 191% on 40x. And then where are we? Right, so this is the Euro New Zealand dollar on Oanda. Let me go back to that. Euro New Zealand dollar. Which one is it? I always get the Aussie dollar. Okay. Yeah, this is it. This is it in. This is the bottom in range, right? So I've done this on a order block from A to B, down through. Thought it was going to bottom out anywhere, unless I want to go to new lows. It's going to bottom out here. So I went in the 30-minute time frame and then zoomed in. Bearing in mind, I've got all this basis off the daily candle. The daily candle will save you. Right? So, volume, value area, consolidation in between, fake out, got above, retested, so I got long on the retest. After that, it pumped up, and I didn't want to be greedy. I want to take profits just this 236 here. That was enough for me as a day trade. It's a scalp. It took less than 2 hours to play out after it actually broke. And yeah, okay, I can still be in it. And it's probably going to go to this, the 382. But that doesn't really interest me. It's got resistance here. You can consolidate inside here, and I can trade that from there up to the 50% mark, basically. So I've done my day trade here. And as you can see, the win was very good, 290%. Fantastic. Perfect move for a day. And I trade all this on Prime XBT. I trade all my oil and derivatives and stuff like that. And actually, I do trade on Oanda now as well. So shout out to Oanda and Prime XBT. So I've had some very, very good trades. And some other ones I've done recently is... you're joking. Euro New Zealand dollar was a long... Was that the same one? I can't remember now. I've done too many. Yeah, Euro New Zealand dollar. Euro Great British Pounds along, so we go back to Euro. Euro GBP is here. Just we marked out, yeah. I took a profit at the 800, closed it at the top here. I had higher hopes for it, but it started showing weakness at the beginning at the top, just for the 800 EMA. So when I got to the top of there, it started showing weakness just below it, at this top here. Here, and it got through, and I saw it takes 800 EMA, and then I'm closed trade off anyway. So I did it, and thank God for that, because I nearly round tripped. So we've had some very, very good moves out of FOREX recently, and also oil, actually. Oil and S&P have been trading. I've been trading all of it. So I've completely divided the whole Discord now into crypto and FOREX and derivatives, basically. So anyone who comes in now, you have to follow me on Twitter at SamboG369, and then add me, and then send me a message and prove you're not a scamming, conniving little see you next Tuesday. Then after that, we'll go from there. And it is only $25 a month. $25 a month, and you get access to all my charts. All Jason, who works for us, he's also, well, he doesn't work for us, he's a team member, should I say. You get access to all his charts, all his knowledge, and he's in direct contact with professional traders as well as I am. And another woman called M, that's what I know her as. She's very, very good, brilliant trader, shows all the knowledge all the time. And everyone in the group is just brilliant. It's a huge team. We get on really well. We trade things together. We share different meme coins on Solana or Base or anything like that. And we're all crushing it. We're all making loads of money. And it's more of a family environment as opposed to a team, like a trading community. So $25 is very, very little. And you'll get that back on your first trade, if not guaranteed. I will pretty much give you money back for the first month. Because it is, it's such a good community. You cannot not make money in there. There's lessons every single week. There's live streams by myself twice a week. There's one by Jason once a week. And the whole community comes in and we teach you everything. Different indicators, different trading styles, technical analysis, everything. Everything you need to know is all in there. And you cannot, I repeat, cannot lose money being in there. It's the cheapest Discord in the market, and I wanted to make it the cheapest Discord in the market, jam-packed with the maximum knowledge and wealth potential in there. So without further ado, I think that's it. I think we're done. Just to add to the notes, this is not financial advice. Crypto and Forex are two very, very dangerous, volatile markets. You will lose all your money if you don't know what you're talking about. So this is not financial advice. Don't listen to me. No clue what I'm doing. I'm just here blind, making up BS. On the flip side, I'm not. So if you want to get in the Discord, follow me on Twitter. You get updated results. You'll see free trades once the blue moon. I post them on there. So I'm taking this. Stop loss here. Take profits here. Take it. Try it. So you get on. If not, $25 a month. What have you got to lose? You cannot lose. You get trades like this daily. You've got nothing to lose. That is it. See you in the next one.